Hello, learners. Vitamin B12 is an essential nutrient that your body needs to function properly, and many people think eggs are the best source of this important vitamin. However, there are actually several other foods that contain much more B12 than eggs do. This is excellent news for people who want to improve their nutrition and explore different food options beyond the traditional breakfast egg. Let's first understand what vitamin B12 actually does in your body. This vitamin is crucial for creating red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout your body. It also helps maintain your nervous system, supports your brain health, and gives you energy to go through your day. Without enough B12, you might feel tired, weak, or experience difficulty concentrating on your work or studies. Some people also develop anemia, which is a condition where your body doesn't have enough healthy red blood cells. The reason eggs get so much attention is because they are convenient and contain a reasonable amount of B12. One large egg typically contains about 0.6 micrograms of this vitamin. This is actually a decent amount, but it's not the maximum you can get from food. Many people assume that eggs are the ultimate source of B12, but this belief is not completely accurate. There are numerous other foods that can give you significantly more of this nutrient in a single serving. Meat and fish are among the richest sources of vitamin B12 you can find. Beef, particularly when you eat organ meats like liver, contains impressive quantities of B12. One serving of beef liver can contain more than 60 micrograms of B12, which is absolutely enormous compared to eggs. If you enjoy eating seafood, options like clams, oysters, and salmon are excellent choices. These fish contain tremendous amounts of this crucial vitamin. Clams are particularly impressive because just a small portion can provide your entire daily requirement of B12. Dairy products represent another important category of B12-rich foods. Cheese, milk, and yogurt all naturally contain vitamin B12 because it comes from the animals that produce these products. If you enjoy dairy, you can easily meet your B12 needs through regular consumption. A single serving of milk or a portion of cheese can contribute meaningfully to your daily B12 intake. This makes dairy particularly accessible for people who cannot or do not eat meat. Plant-based sources of B12 are more limited, but they do exist. Fortified cereals and nutritional yeast are specially processed foods where manufacturers add B12 artificially. This is very helpful for people following vegan or vegetarian diets, as these groups have fewer natural sources available to them. If you follow a plant-based diet, checking food labels becomes essential. Many modern plant-based milk alternatives are now fortified with B12, making it easier for people to avoid deficiency while maintaining their dietary choices. Understanding your personal diet is important when considering vitamin B12. Some people naturally eat more meat and seafood, so they probably get enough B12 without worrying. Others might be vegetarian or have dietary restrictions that limit their access to traditional B12 sources. Older adults and people with certain digestive conditions sometimes have difficulty absorbing B12 from food, even when they consume adequate amounts. In these situations, consulting with a healthcare provider about supplements might be necessary. The key takeaway is that eggs are a reasonable source of B12, but they are certainly not your only option or even your best option. By understanding which foods contain higher quantities of this vitamin, you can make more informed dietary choices that support your health goals. Whether you prefer meat, fish, dairy, or plant-based options, there are multiple ways to ensure you get enough B12 in your diet. Taking time to learn about nutrition helps you build sustainable eating habits that keep your body functioning at its best. Which food sources of vitamin B12 do you currently eat in your diet? And would you be interested in trying new foods to increase your intake of this essential vitamin?